Flash floods have hit parts of Saudi Arabia as heavy rainfall has been recorded across the kingdom since last week.
Mecca in mystery. Discover how recent extreme weather and unexplained phenomena at Mecca's sacred Kaaba are stirring the Islamic world and beyond. Witness the astonishing intersection of faith, environmental challenges, and spiritual interpretations as we explore the profound impact of these events, from historical reverence to end-time prophecies. The Kaaba, often spelled as Kaaba, holds a central place in the hearts and minds of Muslims worldwide. This cube-shaped structure, located in the heart of Mecca, Saudi Arabia, is more than just an architectural marvel. It is the epitome of Islamic faith and history. Revered as the house of God on earth, the Kaaba is enveloped in layers of spiritual and religious significance, making it the focal point for millions of Muslims. Historically, the Kaaba's origins are as intriguing as they are sacred. According to Islamic tradition, the structure dates back to the time of Adam, the first prophet in Islamic theology. It's believed that Adam himself initiated the construction of this holy site, thereby setting a precedent for worship in this particular location. Over time, natural and human influences led to the Kaaba being buried and forgotten, only for its foundations to survive the passage of time. This situation set the stage for a pivotal moment in Islamic history, the reconstruction of the Kaaba. This task was divinely ordained to another significant figure in Islamic and indeed Judeo-Christian narratives, Prophet Abraham, known as Ibrahim in Arabic, assisted by his son Ishmael or Ismail, who is regarded as Abraham's firstborn and a prophet in Islam. They rebuilt the Kaaba on its original foundations. So, how has this ancient structure, revered by billions, managed to maintain its spiritual centrality through various epochs, especially considering the tumultuous changes that have swept across the Arabian Peninsula over the centuries? In pre-Islamic times, the Arabian Peninsula was a tapestry of various tribes and cultures, each with its unique set of beliefs and practices. The Kaaba, during this era, was a significant site for these tribes, serving as a center for religious rituals and gatherings. It was revered as a sacred space by multiple tribes who would converge in Mecca for pilgrimage and worship. The Kaaba housed various idols and was considered a place of peace, where arms were laid down and tribes, often at war, could coexist peacefully. The transformation of the Kaaba's significance is closely tied to the life of Prophet Muhammad, the founder of Islam. Born in Mecca, Muhammad was deeply troubled by the idolatrous practices prevalent in his society. His prophetic mission, which began in 610 CE, gradually steered the religious landscape of the Arabian Peninsula towards monotheism. This shift reached a pivotal moment when Muhammad, after years of preaching and migration, returned to Mecca. One of his significant acts was the cleansing of the Kaaba, removing all idols and rededicating the structure to the worship of the one God, Allah, in line with Abraham's original purpose. This moment marked a turning point for the Kaaba. From a local religious center with diverse tribal affiliations, it transformed into the singular most important site in Islam, embodying the essence of Islamic monotheism and universality. The Kaaba no longer represented the fragmented religious traditions of various tribes, but stood as a symbol of unity under the banner of Islam. It became the Qibla, the direction towards which Muslims pray, thus cementing its role as a unifying force in the Islamic world. How have these events, both natural and mysterious, impacted this ancient sanctuary and the people who revere it? The Kaaba in Mecca has been the focal point of several notable events and phenomena, ranging from natural disasters to mysterious occurrences. These incidents have not only captured the attention of the global Muslim community, but have also raised questions and speculations about their significance. Mecca, known for its harsh climate, has recently faced severe environmental challenges. The city has been struck by extreme weather conditions, such as heavy rains leading to flash floods. These natural events have caused significant disruptions, especially in areas surrounding the Kaaba, including the Great Mosque of Mecca. The flooding has posed a threat to the structural integrity of historic and religious sites, and the ensuing chaos has impacted the lives of residents and pilgrims alike. The streets and transportation systems of Mecca have been severely affected, with many areas becoming impassable and public services suspended. The National Meteorological Center's reports of strong winds and unprecedented rainfall highlight the severity of these climatic changes. Amidst these environmental upheavals, there have been reports of mysterious phenomena at the Kaaba itself. Unexplained sounds, likened to Quranic recitation emanating from the Kaaba, have been a source of wonder and speculation. These sounds, which have gone viral in video footage, have led to various interpretations and theories. Investigations into these phenomena, including searches for any technological or human sources behind the sounds, have so far yielded no concrete explanations. This mystery has fueled a range of reactions, from spiritual interpretations to scientific curiosity. So, how are these natural and mysterious occurrences being interpreted within Islamic theology and by the global community? In Islamic tradition, the end times are a period filled with significant events leading up to the Day of Judgment. The unusual occurrences at the Kaaba, such as the mysterious sounds and the extreme weather conditions, have prompted some to draw connections to Islamic prophecies concerning the end times. For example, certain hadiths, sayings of Prophet Muhammad, speak of significant signs that will precede the Qiyamah, Day of Resurrection, such as widespread turmoil and natural disasters. These events at the Kaaba have been interpreted by some as possible precursors to these prophesied signs. Moreover, these phenomena have also been discussed in the context of Christian eschatology. Some Christian interpretations have linked these events to biblical prophecies regarding the second coming of Jesus Christ, viewing them as signs indicative of nearing end times. This perspective often focuses on scriptural references to natural disasters and extraordinary events as heralds of the impending return of Christ. The intersection of these interpretations from both Islamic and Christian viewpoints presents a unique tapestry of eschatological beliefs. It highlights how major religious traditions can find common ground in their understanding of end times, even if the specifics of their expectations differ. This mingling of spiritual interpretations raises a crucial question. How are these events impacting the religious and cultural discourse within the Muslim community and among other faiths? Are these phenomena deepening the sense of spirituality and prompting introspection among believers? Or are they leading to confusion and apprehension? The recent events at the Kaaba, including natural disasters and mysterious phenomena, have had a profound religious and cultural impact on the Muslim community and beyond. These occurrences have sparked a wide array of responses, ranging from introspection and spiritual awakening to concern and anxiety. For many Muslims, the Kaaba is not just a physical structure, but a symbol of their faith's unity and timelessness. Therefore, the events in Mecca have resonated deeply within the Islamic world. The environmental challenges like the floods have prompted discussions about the stewardship of the earth and the need for environmental conservation, even in sacred spaces. These discussions often blend religious teachings with contemporary concerns about climate change and sustainability. The mysterious sounds reported at the Kaaba have added a layer of spiritual intrigue. For some, these phenomena have been seen as a call to deepen their faith and spiritual practice, a reminder of the unseen and mystical aspects of Islam. Others view these occurrences through a more skeptical lens, seeking rational explanations while maintaining respect for the sanctity of the site. The impact of these events extends into the realm of interfaith dialogue as well. The shared interest and speculation around these phenomena have brought together people of different faiths, fostering conversations about religious beliefs, end-time prophecies, and the interpretation of signs. These dialogues can serve as a bridge for mutual understanding and respect among diverse religious communities. Moreover, the events at the Kaaba have had a cultural impact, influencing arts, literature, and media. They have inspired artistic expressions and literary works as people seek to capture and interpret the awe and wonder these events have evoked. In the media, these occurrences have been the subject of documentaries, news reports, and social media discussions, further spreading their impact and raising awareness. Mecca's climate, historically characterized by its arid nature, has experienced its significant changes. The city has witnessed extreme weather events, including unprecedented rainfall leading to flash floods. Such phenomena point to a broader pattern of climatic shifts affecting the region. These shifts are consistent with global trends of climate change, which manifest as altered rainfall patterns, increased frequency of extreme weather events, and rising temperatures. The impact on Mecca, and specifically on the Kaaba, is multifaceted. The floods have posed direct challenges to the infrastructure of this holy city, affecting both the residents and the millions of pilgrims who visit annually. This situation has sparked discussions within the Muslim community and among environmentalists about the need for sustainable environmental practices in preserving such significant religious sites. The conversation around these environmental events extends beyond their physical impact. So that's all for this video. Hit that subscribe button and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below.